So the Pittsburgh Gaming Expo was even bigger and better this year. It was just insane seeing how a convention can have so much to do. Whether you're playing the arcade games, the pinball games, seeing the cosplayers, participating in these tournaments, or even shopping for those grails, finding these crazy items, making deals on video games, that is what these conventions are all about. So I'm out here at the Pittsburgh Gaming Expo, and I can't wait to see all of the awesome items that I might find at this video game, board game, arcade, pinball, and the list goes on convention. This is going to be such an awesome experience, and I can't wait to see what I score. So I'm already finding some crazy stuff here. Not only are these t-shirts like insanely hard to find, we have Resident Evil Outbreak file number 2. And these are difficult to find, but there are 2 different styles here. Killer Instinct t-shirts. These are just so awesome looking. And then look at this one. I mean, single stitch. These all day long are some of like the craziest collectibles. So I'm still in shock anytime that you find these vintage t-shirts, these pieces of history here, these promo items saying Capcom on the front, and a weird little thing on the side here. It says Game Rush at Blockbuster. These are just pieces of history that you don't see all the time, and finding this for Resident Evil Outbreak file number 2. This beautiful artwork on this t-shirt. This is definitely a grail for me. Adding another one of these. This is just so cool. It says ResidentEvil.com. It says try and get out alive. You have this beautiful like cover. It shows like gameplay on here. And this is just an awesome t-shirt that I was able to make a deal on. He also had those Killer Instinct t-shirts as well. Should have definitely got those, but maybe I'll pick them up next time. So this is really cool. So you know how you go to the United States Postal Service and you see different stamps that they have? This is an actual display of these Marvel stamps. And there's so many of them, you know, Spider-Man. There's just so many classic, you know, characters. And I love how it kind of like pops out. You have Wolverine right there. It's just so cool seeing this stuff. Win $10,000, Marvel stamp saved the day. And I'm sure that this probably has like, oh, it says 2007 on here. So this is just really cool. You just don't see like these display pieces, and especially with this much detail and like the pop out that's all on here. And then of course, you know, you just see how they would have sent it, and then you kind of piece it together. You pop this little Post-its on here and people just rip them off. So this is pretty cool. A neat little find, just things that you just don't see every day. But that's not all. There were so many awesome displays and so many kiosks and standees and just so many crazy things at this convention. This was really such a great time, and making deals on these GameStop pieces that you would see in the store. It says do not toss, because right here, these are like the slip covers that go onto this cardboard piece. They don't even like make like full, you know, boxes anymore. So this is just crazy to see. This is for Sniper. We have Ghost Warrior Contracts 2. And then this game, this was supposed to be the game that would solve all of the problems for those Left 4 Dead fans. But just something does not hold up with Back 4 Blood. I absolutely love these type of games though. So I always love playing Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2 around this season. Just finding the spooky stuff. Then these ones as well. They all come with this like back. So I feel like that's like the best part. This is Prince of Persia, the Sands of Time remake. And then even this one, I was able to pick up Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. So just these neat little promo items, I was able to get them for a couple dollars a piece, which you cannot beat. And then the same booth actually had this. This is This cool little like vintage Pokemon. It says design wear print decorations. These would have been for like those parties. And it says 1995, 96, and 1998. Nintendo, creatures, all the trademarks, 1999. So it comes with these 4 pieces here. So you see, of course, Team Rocket, you have Pikachu, you have a Pokeball, you even have Brock, Ash, and Misty. It's just really cool seeing these like vintage pieces. And back in the day, my cousin had a Pokemon-themed birthday party. So this just brings back all of those memories. And this was like $1 or $2 as well. Just really have to find those deals at these amazing events. So I'm out here and I have never seen one of these. Now I remember Mighty Max and I remember the games. I do not remember the Tiger Electronics handheld that they had. This just like brings me back to all those like little play sets that they used to have, where you'd always lose the little character parts for it. But this is just so cool because I have so many of these Tiger Electronic handheld systems. And I just love it. You have all these buttons on here and just, it's crazy, the scene on here. And it says it's from 1992. So because this game actually just came out, they have like a newer version of Epic Mickey. This is really cool to see because this is the fully functional chuck, so the nunchuck, but you have the Epic Mickey paintbrush. So of course this is for the Nintendo Wii. I'll have to get the new game, but I'm thinking about getting it for the Nintendo Switch. They have like a cool collector's edition, and they've done that ever since the Wii. So it's just really neat seeing these extra peripherals and just, little odd things like this because you don't see them every day. Now, one thing that I thought was insanely unbeatable at this convention was the variety of pinball machines, arcade machines, and there was just so much going on. The free play, where you could win tickets at some of these and enter in to even win more stuff. It was just really cool how you just get to go around playing the Super Mario Brothers pinball. I played the yellow machine and the blue one. They had 2 different pinball machines, and I wanted both of those. I wanted to bring them home, add them into my collection, and just be able to play them. I played for quite some time before anyone else got into the convention. So instead of buying stuff right away, I went right over and started playing the games because I knew once everything opened up, they would be jam-packed and you would just have to kind of hop around until the machine opened up. But there was such a great variety, even seeing House of the Dead 3, all of these other light gun games, so many pinball machines, and just trying out different games in the free play area, checking out the panels. There was never a dull moment at this convention. It was just an insane time seeing all of this stuff. We got to talk with so many of my friends there who actually had a chance to play these games and just relive those moments of going into those arcades back in the day, having a great time, and all of these machines were fully functional. They were fixing them and just keeping them up to par. It was just a great experience. If you want to go to these events and kind of have everything more than just shopping, that's what this whole community is about, is playing these games, getting together, and having a blast. So another thing that was pretty crazy is my buddy over at the Techbuzz Gaming, he had this whole live, whole setup where you could sit down, be on the panel. He was having this live broadcasting show. It was just really fun chatting with people on there, getting different perspectives, just really having a great time, and then being able to sit and listen, as you're broadcasting. It's just really cool to see all of this equipment, bring everyone together and just have a great time. And that's not all, because he actually brought me this standee at the convention. This right here, I know it's missing some pieces. I have them over here. So this is from the dinosaurs. I absolutely love this back in the day. Not the mama. I just love that. And it's just so classic. It always sticks in my head. Not the mama. And then we have this. This just sits right on here. It's like a little display piece that pops out. And then, of course, you have all of these characters. Now, I have to go through some of the ones that I already have in my collection. And there's like little kind of outlines of where it says Grandma. You have Earl, Fran. You have all of them kind of like sitting on here. So this is the actual display piece. I knew that I'd be able to pick it up at the Pittsburgh Gaming Expo when I met up with him. So I will have to get this all like pieced back together, probably get some like new tape. So definitely stay tuned for that, because this is so awesome. Watch us on ABC. This was just so cool. Gotta love me. And then of course, I'll have to probably get some new ones as well. Get it all cleaned up and just kind of re-stick them all on here. But as you can tell, they just kind of, go where it says they are supposed to like stick at. So if you're ever in the Pittsburgh area, you have to check out this awesome convention. Not only is it for video games, but there are board games. There's cards there. There's just so much of a great variety, and everyone in the family can find something to occupy their time or find something while they're shopping around. It's really great having all the voice actors, all the content creators, and just so many different people in this industry. I love chatting it up with all of the people who make these indie games, these like tabletop games, these board games, just such a great variety. They had podcasters and just so much cool stuff there. So I had a blast. I did not have any dull moments, and I can't wait to share some of the other finds, because I scored some heavy hitters on the Super Nintendo and even some great games and weird items for the Nintendo GameCube. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And of course, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go ahead and check out all of my other videos. Stay tuned for more.